Happy Valentine, everyone. How are you today? I'm in the airport right now. Gonna have a business trip on Valentine's Day. So today I want to share with you the 7 laws on how to have a happy relationship or having a chemistry in your relationship. This is what I've learned so far in relationship. I'm not perfect yet, but the people who wants to improve, they are the one who willing to learn. So I always learning about how to make a long-lasting relationship and a happy relationship. So therefore, I make these 7C that I picked up from what I've learned and through my life as well. So I want to share it with you. So what is the first C? The first C is called caring, because when we start caring, that's when we gonna put our attention with that person. So that's where the love begin. So if you don't care, then you don't expect that there's love in it, because love, it starts with caring. Okay. And then the second C is about communication. This is so important, because it's not just a normal communication, but you need to communicate to connect, right? Connection is so important, because you can share your feeling, you can share your idea, you can share your thinking, and as a partner, it's like your just imagine like your partner is like a sparring partner for you. So in order to be stronger, you have to train, right? You need someone to train with. So imagine that your partner is like your sparring partner. So maybe she can give you an idea, in the business. Maybe she can somehow support you, in to motivate you, or she can help you to think on the solution on your problem, on the problem in the family as well. So you have to communicate every day. Okay, no doubt about it, because without communication, it's all meaningless. All right, what is the third C that I want to share with you? The third C is, once you are in the relationship, make sure you commit. Okay, commitment, because commitment is the part of your responsibility, right? It's not just responsible, but it's your like a totality of your responsibility, because there's no point you are in the relationship if you are not loyal enough. You have to be loyal. That's the number rules of marriage, right? You have to loyal. It means that you don't look around for searching for another girl, but the day when you vow for your marriage and for the girls that you are married with, is the day when you decide that she is the best among everyone, that she is the most beautiful girl in the world, in your eyes, right? In your heart. And you need to love her from today until the end of the day. Okay? Because loyalty and commitment is really vital and the basic foundation for the marriage also. Okay, and then what is the 4C? The 4C is, I'm gonna tell you the truth, that there is no such a smooth marriage relationship. There's gonna be fight, arguments, and that's why it comes up with the 4C, which is, I call it the compromise. What I mean by compromise is to shift by saying me or I to we. So when you have an argument, you have to compromise, because we are two different people with two different background and two different ego. So you have to back down or lower down your ego a bit and finding the best of the best. Your argument can be right, but her argument can be right as well. So what do is to see in the bigger picture which argument that work the best, right? And which one that um, that we have to decide to try based on that decision, on the point of view, with the logic, thinking, like which one is really the best to try on. Okay, because it's not about win and lose game, it's about win and win game. Okay, it's about what is the best for us. It's not what is the best for me, what is the best for her, but it's the best, what is the best for us. So what I mean by compromise is remove the word I, but change to the word we. Okay, what is the 5C? All right, but sometimes when we have our ego rise, or when we get triggered by the things he said that makes you angry, then you have to have this 5C, which is control. Controls mean self-control. This is so important because we are easily to get angry and snap like that, and you will say the things that you will regret it later. All right, and I don't want that to happen, because you have to make your relationship goal is bigger than your problems. Okay, so whatever happen when you have an argument, okay, before you snap and get triggered, just take a deep breath and then count 3, 2, 1, and then try to cool you down, try to cool yourself down, and always see the bright side about it. Okay, of course, sometimes sometimes it's hard to do it, because we are still young, and then we still get triggered by the emotion. But this is important to have a self-control, so we won't say the words that we don't want to say, that it's hurting, and the words that makes you regret later on. Because relationship is not just one time. Relationship is like a it's a long-term game. And we all know that our relationship goal is to be happy, right? You want her to be happy, you want yourself to be happy, and there's a word saying that happy wife is happy life, because it's the principle of giving. When you serve her as a wife, and then you feel happy as well, because you see the girls that you love is happy, so you always change the point of view from there. So it's okay, it's okay sometimes if you let her win the argument or something, because anyway you love her, anyway she is your source of happiness, right? So always remember, see the bigger picture. Okay, anyway the main goal is you want to have a happy relationship. Okay, don't let one tiny arguments ruin everything. Okay, I see some people like just because of the small argument that doesn't make sense, and then they end up divorce or have a big fight. So always remember your bigger picture. Okay, what is the 6C? The 6C is curious, because when you start being curious on your partner, you start learning on what she likes, what she doesn't like. So from there you can understand better, or you understand that she likes this, she likes that. For example, try to learn about the 5 love language. There is a gift, act of service, physical touch, word of affirmation, and quality time. Okay, that's book called 5 love language is a one tool to understand our partner better, because every one of us is different. Some of the people maybe love gift, maybe some of the people doesn't love gift, but what we gotta do is we have to feel the love tank inside of us, because everyone wants to be loved, right? And everyone wants to love and wants to be loved. That's the basic principle, all right? So you have to keep curious, you know, keep curious and always learn about your partner. Okay, and what is the last C that I want to share with you? The last C is change. What do I mean by this? I don't mean to change your character, but because somehow character is hard to be changed, because you grew up with that, and that's what shaped who you are, and you have to love her the way she is, from the way she is. But what needs to be changed is like bad habit. You can change like bad habit, or change your activity. Sometimes you got bored, right? When you're in a long-term relationship, if you are keep sticking in your routine, stay at home, go to the office, and then stay at home again, you will get bored. So there's a good thing, to try something new. Change your routine. Sometimes you have to sometimes try to go to the beach, go to the vacation, to the place that you never go before, or to do something that you never done before, like the extreme things, like bungee jumping together. Let's say you do jet ski together. Let's say you do what else? Let's say you do I don't know, yoga retreat together, things like this. Everything that is completely far away from your routine, because it helps you to to refresh your relationship, right? To help you to be to be thinking again, to rethink about everything that you've done for your partner, and how to improve your relationship. So that's the tips, the 7C, and end up with the chemistry. Because when you do the 7C, I believe that you will get the chemistry in the relationship, and I believe your relationship is gonna be a long term, and long lasting until forever and ever. All right. So okay, I think I'm gonna have a breakfast before my flight. So happy Valentine's, and always stay grateful and take action. Bye.